I flew back across the Cascades in late October from the Grant County Airport at Moses Lake, Washington to Seattle, just before the first in a series of windy, wet fronts began to ride the jet stream to the Pacific Northwest. I filed my preferred route across the mountains via Tango 268, starting at MERFF, an RNAV fix near the Ellensburg VOR. This T route offers an MEA of 8,000 feet westbound, 2,000 feet lower than the 10,000 feet required if you fly the VOR-based V2 airway. As you'll see, I cruised above a broken-to-overcast cloud deck that extended from Ellensburg to just east of the Seattle area. Enjoy views of lenticular clouds east of Mount Rainier, Mount Tahoma, and the lovely late afternoon scenery as Seattle Approach vectored me over Seattle-Tacoma International Airport for a visual approach through Elliott Bay.
Grant County Ground, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot's ready to copy IFR back to Boeing Field.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, Grant County Ground, on request. Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, cleared to Boeing Field Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 8,000. Departure frequencies 126.4, squawk 4747.
1546 Foxtrot's cleared to Boeing Field as filed. 8,000, 126.4, 4747.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, read back correct.
Okay, and we are at Columbia Pacific. We have information. Victor, ready to taxi.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, runway 22 at Juliet 2 or 3, your choice. Taxi via Bravo Juliet. From Juliet 2 you got 3,000. From Juliet 3 you have 4,350.
Okay, runway 22. We'll take Juliet 3 via Bravo Juliet. Bonanza 46 Foxtrot. Grant County Tower, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot's ready for takeoff, 22 and Juliet 3 IFR.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, Grant County Tower, runway 22, Juliet 3, clear for takeoff, on course.
Clear for takeoff on course, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, thanks.
Feet remaining.
Grant County Tower, life flight 23 is 9 miles to your northeast, inbound to the fire station. Life flight 23, Grant County Tower, transition approved, mostly altimeter 3022. 3022, life flight 23.
Fuel flow's good, airspeed is alive. Up we go. Positive rate. Taxi light off, gear coming up. Prop back to 25.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, contact departure, have a good flight.
Thank you, 46 Foxtrot. Grant County departure, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, 2,000, climbing 8,000.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, Grant County departure, radar contact.
Going direct MERFF.
Mike, back inside, no back. 468, Mike, roger, thank you.
GPS is captured. we are level 8,000. We are about 11 miles west of the Ellensburg VOR, tracking along Tango 268, 10 miles from the Timbob fix. Doing a couple little zigzags to stay over lower terrain. The latest weather at Boeing Field is still basically clear skies, 10-mile visibility, and very light winds, only 5 knots out of the south, assuming runway 14 right will be in use. We have the ATIS ready to get once we get a little closer. Won't be able to pick it up for a while yet. I went ahead and loaded that approach ILS runway 14 right with a SOGI as the fix. We can get vectors probably outside of SOGI. It's a familiar approach for us. We joined the final approach course of 135 outside of SOGI at or above 2,200.
United 1810, contact Seattle approach 123.9er, have a good day.
Then down to 1,600 to cross that.
United 1810, route frequency 12845 for center, 2845, we'll see.
Which is the final approach fix, then down the glide slope to 308, which we have set. But again, the weather's good there. The miss is a climb out straight ahead on the localizer. We use GPS for that. The only gotcha is we have to remain at or below 1,500 until we get southeast of Boeing Field so we don't interfere with SeaTac traffic. I don't think anyone has ever actually flown the published miss, but there's a first time for everything. There's no real NOTAMs to worry about on this approach, and again, we'll probably get a visual, or they may vector us just for sequencing to join it, but it should be in visual conditions. And since I've already hand-flown 2 approaches today, well, if we do fly the approach, I'll let the autopilot do the work. We'll monitor. At the standard Bonanza configuration, again, about 17 to 18 inches of manifold pressure, 2,500 RPM. Once we're established inbound approach flaps, 110 knots, then gear down and glide slope intercept, 110 knots down of the final. And looking ahead, it looks like we'll be above this little scattered to broken to overcast layer that's coming up. The outside air temperature is -2. I do have the pitot heat on, but icing shouldn't be an issue. Wasn't in the forecast for the briefing that I got just a few minutes before departure. There is an airmet out, but this is a very thin layer yet, and shouldn't be a problem on our descent, given the skies are clear once we get across the mountains. But we'll keep an eye on it.
Alaska 457, contact Seattle approach 123.9er, have a good evening.
I'm going to go ahead and put 23.9 in there just in case. That sounds like the right frequency. We are almost to Timbob. It's right on top of this layer here at 8. That worked out nicely. Kind of an eerie sky this evening, which is appropriate given we're almost to Halloween. Some nice lenticulars over by Mount Rainier. Center Bonanza 46 Foxtrot has a pirate if you'd like one.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, say pirate.
Yes, sir. We're just on top of the clouds at 8,000 here. Looks like the tops are right around 8,000. -1 Celsius. Continuous light turbulence winds, 230 and 26.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, copy all. Thanks for the update there. And the Boeing field altimeter 3027.
3027. We're waiting on the weather. 46 Foxtrot.
Sure.
That was negative ice for 46 Foxtrot, by the way.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, copy, thank you. Did you want to try different altitude or is it heat?
Oh no, we're good. We're just barely on top here at 8,000. We're fine for now.
Boeing field information, Sierra 2253 blue. Wind 180 at 5, visibility 10, skies clear. Temperature 14, 3.7, altimeter 3027. ILS runway 14 approach and use, landing and departing runway 14 right, and runway 14 left. Keep our aircraft stay direction of flight. Simultaneous approaching use Boeing. If you attack airports, expect traffic above you on final. Notice Airman taxiway Alpha and Alpha 7 and Alpha 8 closed. The aircraft is doing some more than 87.5 feet. Alpha 8 intersection is closed. Aircraft readback, hold short instructions. Advise on visual contact, give information. Sierra.
Alright, we should be getting over to Seattle approach control pretty soon. Then we get our descent going.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, thanks for the update on the fire. Contact Seattle approach 119.2. Have a good evening.
119.2, thanks for your help today, 46 Foxtrot. Seattle approach, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, level 8,000, information Sierra.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, Seattle approach, roger, expect vector is ILS 14 right.
We'll expect that, 46 Foxtrot. Okay, we switched to left tank. Fuel flow is stable. Alright, we have...
46 Foxtrot, Foxtrot has information, kilo attained. 46 Foxtrot, Foxtrot, roger, turn left heading 010. That's 010, 46 Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Descent checklist is complete. We've got the approach loaded and briefed. So we just have before landing items to take care of.
Cessna 6 Foxtrot, Foxtrot, contact Seattle approach on 128.5. Good day.
28.5. Good day, 46 Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, fly heading 280, vector to final, descend and maintain 7,000.
Heading 280, 7,000, 46 Foxtrot.
Alaska 241, Seattle departure, radar contact, climb maintain 15,000.
The prop will come on, prop heat will come on while we do this descent. Should be below the freezing level pretty quickly. Power back a little bit so we stay out of the yellow on this descent. Often get some bumps on the as we cross over the foothills of the Cascades here on this descent. We're almost over all the rocks. 200 to go. Still be above the clouds, that's nice. Clouds are starting to break up a little bit ahead. That's a good sign. See the Olympics on the other side of the sound. We're +2 now. Turn off the prop heat. It's a pretty thin layer out here so far.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, fly heading 270, and descend and maintain 6,000.
Heading 270, 6,000, 46 Foxtrot. Punch through one little batch of clouds here.
United 2157, Seattle departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000.
Okay, approaching 6,000. No sign of any ice in the clouds so far, and it looks like we'll be good from this point on.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000, 46 Foxtrot.
United 2157, contact Seattle Center on 128.3. Good day. Horizon 2088, Seattle departure, radar contact, go direct to Buzo, resume our navigation, climb and maintain 15,000. Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, turn left, heading 250.
Left heading 250, 46 Foxtrot. It looks like they're going to take me over the top of SeaTac and then inbound from there. Things get a little crowded over on this side with approaches into Boeing Field, SeaTac, and Renton. So it's not unusual for them to do that. Capturing 5,000. Little tour of SeaTac. We'll go ahead and push the power up a little bit now. Clear of all the clouds. Back above freezing, but we'll leave the pitot heat on for now. Prop heat is off. Lights are all on except the taxi light.
Horizon 2088, there's traffic 2 o'clock, about 10 miles southeastbound into Mall, climbing out of 6,500. They're along the same routing. If you could, just no delay in the climb above 10, please. Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, 46 Foxtrot.
November 46 Foxtrot, use caution, there's going to be a November 46 Foxtrot a Cessna. They won't be on the next frequency, but they'll be on a separate frequency that the same controller is broadcasting to. So just use caution for the similar call signs there.
Thank you. We've heard them earlier. I'll start using my full call sign. Thanks.
And 46 Foxtrot, Roger, thanks, and contact Seattle approach on 125.9er. Good day.
125.9er, 46 Foxtrot.
Kenmore 3232, traffic 11 o'clock, 3 miles southeastbound, indicating 2,700.
Kenmore 3232.
Seattle approach Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot 4,700, descending 4,000. We're aware of the similar call sign.
I think it was 1546 Foxtrot, checking on descended to 4,000. You're aware of the call sign?
Affirmative. Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot.
Thank you. November 46 Foxtrot. Use caution. November 1546 Foxtrot is with me on a different frequency.
Okay, we're going right over the north end of SeaTac. Boeing Field's off to our right. Approaching 4,000.
Foxtrot, instead of maintain 2,000.
we're level 4,000, heading 250, crossing over the top of Seattle. Busy down there as usual.
Flight 1546 Foxtrot, turn right heading 310.
Right heading 310, 46 Foxtrot. Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, did you want the ILS or the visual today?
We can do a visual. We have Boeing field in sight, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot.
Okay, Roger, thanks. I'll lower them over here.
Peter, he can come off. We're +5 and in the clear. Although the rain is definitely coming from the northwest up there.
Over 1546 Foxtrot, I said to maintain 2,100.
2,100, 46 Foxtrot. All right, let's go ahead though. We'll load up the ILS just so we have it. Get rid of that hold. We're now on a visual approach, or we will get a visual approach. 135 course is selected. The Seattle VOR in number 2. Put tower up here. Ground ready down there. Oops. Not so fast. There we go.
Approach, jet speed 216, 4,800, descending 4,000.
Jet speed 216, tail approach, descend to maintain 2,200.
2,200, jet speed 216.
46 Foxtrot, if you could increase your rate of descent so I can get you turned towards Boeing here.
Okay, we'll steepen the descent, 46 Foxtrot.
One 1546 Foxtrot, turn right heading 070, cleared bridge approach for 14 right.
Right heading 070, cleared visual, 14 right, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot.
Over 46 Foxtrot, turn left heading 260. 43232, contact would be approach on 118.2.
Would be 18.2, now come on 3232.
Flight 1546 Foxtrot, keep your speed up decent, practically have a Falcon jet following you today.
Yeah, we'll keep the speed up, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot.
Speed 216, flighting 220.
220, jet speed 216.
1546 Foxtrot, contact Boeing Tower 120.6.
Over to tower, 46 Foxtrot, thanks for your help. Boeing Tower, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot's over mid-Elliott Bay on the visual, 14 right.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, Boeing Tower, runway 14 right, cleared to land, safe parking.
Clear to land 14 right, we go to midfield hangars on the west side, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot.
Roger.
Mixture's coming rich. Capture and inbound. Get the glide slope, so we'll have to capture it on our own. Autopilot will come off. Yaw damper will come off. Flight director will come off. Pitch down. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna keep my speed up for a little while, and then we'll slow down as we get in closer. So we have because they have a Falcon jet behind us. Okay. Slow it down a little bit here. Speed checks gear coming down.
Boeing Thomas, it's 811 Charlie X-ray over Blake Island with Tango. Full step landing. Number 811 Charlie X-ray Boeing Tower, fly the Blake arrival, runway 14 right. Runway 14 right, Blake arrival, 1 Charlie X-ray.
We're keeping the speed up a little bit longer than normal. We're on a 2.5 mile final now. 3 green, no flaps. Pretty good crosswind up here, 20 knots.
2 mile final runway 14 left.
About 10 knots of headwind. 3 green. Okay, 1 mile, we'll slow down just a little bit and add some flaps. Approach flaps. On the visual glide path.
500.
That's 6 Mike Echo, traffic 6 mile final for the parallel runway,
damper is off.
Falcon 7X, runway 14 left, clear for the option.
Autopilot, flight director, yaw damper, all off. 3 green approach flaps. And we are landing, we're on the visual glide path. Slowing down now.
Number 1 Charlie X-ray, check on a 6 mile final for runway 14 to Falcon 7X, 47 in sight to follow.
Speed checks, full flaps.
Tower just speed 216 on the ILS, 14 right.
Jet speed 216 Boeing Tower, traffic midfield left downwind for the parallel runways, Cessna, runway 14 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 14 right, jet speed 216.
Cessna 1 Charlie X-ray, did you copy? Final traffic, 1 Charlie X-ray. Number 1 Charlie X-ray, I think I stepped on you. Did you say you had that traffic? Looking for traffic, 1 Charlie X-ray. Into 46 Foxtrot, turn right at Bravo 4, then contact ground point 9er.
Bravo, right at Bravo 4, then ground, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot. Bravo 4.
Traffic inside 1 Charlie X-ray. Number 1 Charlie X-ray, roger. Number 2, following that traffic, runway 14 right, clear to land. 14 right, clear to land, number 2, 1 Charlie X-ray.
Flaps,
Speed
mixture,
216, traffic 11 o'clock, 1 mile, turning left stage for the parallel, additional traffic.
Boeing ground, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, Bravo 4, taxi midfield hangars.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, Boeing ground, taxi to midfield parking via Bravo.
Midfield via Bravo.